Well, by transmission, I'll say what we mean, and that's the passing on of knowledge or principles or techniques that are useful and handing them down to subsequent generations. And every culture does this in one form or another. In modern Western culture, so much transmission is impersonal and handed down academically or through science, through journals, through reports, and of course we have a lot on the internet and so on. But the kind of transmission that's transmitting data or information can be quite impersonal. But in indigenous cultures, the kind of transmission that happens is much more alive and holistic, and it comes through storytelling and the sharing of personal events that happen to the people telling the stories. And even the codes of ethics acted out in puberty rites are like psychodramas displaying in 3D form before the young men and women how they ought to live and what they ought not to do. It's communicated through story, and it's through storytelling, even personal disclosures in indigenous cultures, that so much wisdom is handed down. And it's not just the verbal, also it's the non-verbal aspects of something that's handed down. For example, in Ecuador, the concept of becoming an ancestor, a good ancestor, is one of the great aims of life. And it's not to leave a book behind, it's not to leave a story behind in the usual sense of that, but it's to have left so much love behind and kindness and respect that it's enfolded in the hearts of your children and your grandchildren, and one generation after another is passing this loving energy on, this way of being in the world that is heart open, that's earth honoring and reverent. So yes, we need this, and this is sadly lacking so much in modern Western civilization. And I think we need it so we can live in a more balanced way with each other and with Mother Earth. I will die happy in the knowledge that my children, my students, have enfolded in their heart the best love that I can give them. Because I know if they have that, they're going to pass it on.